Alright, he's about to go nonverbal, so I guess everybody else is gonna pick up the slack.
So just on me on a normal day, picking up the slack.
They call us the dad pen.
Directly in my face.
Sorry, secondhand high. They call us the dad pen of pop punk. By they, I mean Karina.
Like the nicotine addiction you can't get rid of to keep you hooked on something more.
I'm cool, my fault.
We were at a practice space the other day, and the guy like running it said to us as we were leaving, like, I cannot believe that that sound was coming out of you guys. Yeah.
So this film is called Notaflof, which perfect.
Yeah, we could totally. I saw
Yeah,
that
so
was
if you
my
guys
film.
can explain like what that is, what it means, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with Notaflof, it's like an acronym for like
No one turned away for lack of funds.
no one turned away for lack of funds.
We play to the college scene a lot. A lot of these people, their full-time job is going to school. Like, they don't have the time to go work and make money. They have so much tied up with school already as it is. And they just want to go do something fun, which that isn't just go to like a frat party or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Finding like live music that's still affordable, you know, and usually concerts range from like 5 to 15 somewhere, but Notaflof allows people who don't have like even 5 to 15 to still like be able to experience live music.
Do you guys do music full time?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's
Yes.
24/7, honestly, and the fact that I'm constantly thinking of it and constantly trying to figure out new strategies that we can kind of like expand. However, music doesn't make the money, so for me personally, I mean, I know you guys do too, but for me personally, I have side hustle jobs where like I can pick up some cash so that way we can do more recording and get new projects together, or like figure out how we can get to like different locations for gigs, all that stuff.
I think I can speak for a lot of bands when I say that we're not in this to make money. That's not, when we think of like our end goals, like being millionaires is not even close to there. Like,
Alright,
that's
speak for
not
yourself,
even
big
close.
dog. Like,
I mean, that'd be nice, but it's like at the end of the day, that's not what we're striving to do with the music.
You guys like that? You want some more? No more? Not today? This next one, I'm going to dedicate it to all our youth in this building tonight. Especially the ones that I teach, because I love you guys so much, and I want you to know that there are so many possibilities out there for you in the world, and don't let people stop you from following your dreams.
Do you think the scene protects dangerous or bad people?
I'd say they like try their best. Like, I think Philly especially is a city where like they do not fuck around with just people that make you feel uncomfortable. Like, we're not scared to call you out like in public, on social media, it's just like spreading the word. But yeah, no, I know like a lot of scenes where I just feel very safe, and I know that there's multiple people that I can go to where they'll actually do something about that.
We went to Baltimore and to one venue, and we like immediately knew that something was off.
Yeah.
And things that, like, we weren't in danger in any way, but there were some safety measures taken, and when we expressed we were uncomfortable with something, we kind of got laughed at and made fun of. So now we're like, we don't have a desire to play in Baltimore anymore.
Right.
Because if that had happened in Philly, venue would have been shut down, venue would have been canceled, it was a whole culture shock.
That's definitely something to say about the culture in Philadelphia versus other DIY communities. And I definitely think that there's like there's even like pages for accountability in Philadelphia. That's how seriously a lot of people take it. Like people will make these entire accounts like just like spreading safety stuff and like things that people should be aware of so that they can protect their own safety. And like there's definitely a bigger emphasis on like information and like factual stuff regarding safety and like pushing that out in Philadelphia more so than other communities, I believe.
There's also Ask a Punk or DM for address.
It is, yeah, a safety measure to ask a punk for the address. Not only does it keep people from like reporting it, the cops or anything, it keeps like, kind of allows you to like, for lack of a better word, like gatekeep a little bit away from bad people.
So I'll be honest, I'm not the largest fan of that.
Yeah?
The Ask a Punk.
Why?
I just like the DM for address. Because I like, especially today, there's just a lot of like social anxiety and like, there's a lot of people who are trying to get into this and they just don't know where to start. And it's like, if my start is to go ask a punk, that's kind of like intimidating to me, you know? Like, a lot of people that I've talked to at shows, they'll be like, oh, this is my first house show. Like, my friend brought me here, whatever it is. But it's like, that's why they're there. They're not there because they went and they just asked a random punk, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think that like the whole Ask a Punk aspect of it is to keep like it for the community and like because a lot of the times like with the community and everything like we know each other like for example we know the creator of the film and everything, so like a lot of it is like that community thing and keeping it within the community because like when you know people you know who's safe and like everything, so it kind of just keeps out people who like might have like bad intentions or something and are just going to the show for like a party.
I feel like in this day and age, like the whole, like you were saying with the whole DM for address thing, has the lowest barrier for entry you can make is the best, because if it only takes someone like sending a quick text message to an anonymous account that they never have to see face to face, but that gets them out to the show, that's worth it. Like, it's a good. I feel like it's a good evolution in how we've been and how everything's been working in the scene.
I do think Ask a Punk is good though. If you're able to go out and find somebody, right, who knows where this place is that you want to go see, you're gonna have a familiar face there. Like especially if you're just dipping your toes into the water, you don't know anything about the scene, you're gonna have somebody there who like you know. Maybe like you hardly know them, just strangers still, but like somebody there like you can go talk to. You don't have to just be there completely alone. And that's what it's really about. Like it's a family. Like when you're there you belong. That's the whole point. If you don't feel like you belong, you're in the wrong spot.
How do you feel about playing like charity shows or like mutual aid shows?
I personally love doing stuff like that. I like being able to give back to a bigger cause because at the end of the day, like I'm always gonna be for like trying to help the little guy or like especially when there's injustice and stuff like that in the world. Like I don't know, like for example, like I just don't like when people can tell people what they can do, you know what I mean? Like that's one of the main reasons why we have a song called Sweeten the Victories, because I started getting pissed off where people were telling people like what you can do and what you can't do with your bodies, or like you have to live a certain way of life, when it's just everybody is different. And I think once we can kind of understand that everybody is different, that's how we can start to make like progress. So I think, again, sorry, bringing it back to this though, like I feel like music plays a very big part in making like awareness of certain events going on. Like since like the beginning of time, people have used music to rebel and say the things that they want to say. So I think being able to be a part of something bigger, I think it gets the point across and it helps that side kind of work, you know what I mean?
no creeps, no cops, no phobes. Man.
A lot of the like the community and everything like are very like accountable and strict about like having good people, and like, so obviously with the no phobes thing, you're not going to want any homophobes, you don't want any transphobes naturally and everything, and you don't want any creeps who are going to be weird to like girl bands and everything, because that is such like a thing. Like, we know other girl bands who have had so many creeps around them, and like the whole cops thing, I mean, cops are notorious for shutting us down.
Self-explanatory. Do you guys have any Maury's final words to say?
Just go stream, soften the
I
blow.
mean, so I've been saying this a lot this week because, like, with just talking to people about the community in general, but I generally think, and maybe this is just me being just me and like in my own little head, but I genuinely think being nice to people in the scene will get you miles. Because like, if you can show that you want to show up and support, you want to take the time to get to know the people, like, it's one, rewarding because you make friends that you're gonna have forever, and two, because like I think there's something beautiful about a scene wanting to see growth, you know what I mean, and see it expand. Because it's kind of sad that we live in a day and age where, don't get me wrong, like TikTok and stuff like that is awesome, you know, some of the algorithms actually work, but it sucks when you know you have the best fucking local scene and no one knows them. Like, not that no one does, but like it's just a niche in the, like, niche, you know? I can't talk. It's a niche. And like, I'm just like, more people need to know these people, you know? And it's awesome, like, even for tonight, like, you guys came out, you know, Gabby came out, Amma came out, like, I wasn't expecting you guys to. I'm not used to people traveling for us, you know what I mean? But it means a lot to us, and I want you all to know, like, I'll do the same for you guys, you know, like, I will travel to go see you guys, because I want to see you guys succeed. I think you guys are a killer band, and like, if I can do something to help you guys get somewhere, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
We definitely love like the Philly scene. Like, she has her faults, but like,
She's home.
she is home, and she's a home that like cares, you know.
If I'm I'm happy Philly's my home. Like,
Yeah,
scene.
I prefer Philly over like some other scene, you know.
I love when like I go to concerts or whatever and like people just recognize Philly for having like a good music scene, a good crowd, like big musicians that I really admire. Like, it means a lot to me when they say that.
Yeah.
Has
I'm gonna shoot
Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I literally have a whole bag of shush for you. Shut the fuck up.
You guys are making me sad.
Okay, Bex, next question.
It's okay.